All right. So now our gladiator jumped to level 32. It's pretty good. Back to our lancer. Sister Lune is staring at you with great sadness in her eyes. I recognize you now, Seven. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking Sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you to find closure. That's grisly work. Okay. Hop. Hop. Mr. Bay shopkeep. Hey, you don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you done have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. Was the stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Goddamn Imperials. Blah. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks, and I sure as hells don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here before? Or do you just have one of them faces? Never mind. Ain't rude. There's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I've a mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folk are starting to turn. Those are my buds there, bro. All right. I'm carrying a lot of these corpses for just our little dude. Where's the, oh, there's another one over there. There we go. Up. Oh, we never talked to this Choco bro. Don't mind the smell. What happened to the big fella? Ah, forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss them in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. That's rude, dude. These are my friends. Well, ain't you a strong one? 4 in one trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. Thanks, bro. Yeah. Probably would have been a jerk about it anyway. What are you doing, Goo-Boo? Get out of the way. Oh. Do. Come on, come on. Let's finish this before I die of old age. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the lich yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them that our work here is done. Okay. A lot of just teleporting around. She must be friends with Minfilia. Doesn't believe in the whole armor thing. Alright, mount up. And we go this way. There we go.
I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so, you found some small measure of peace. The first carriage from Bester Bay arrived not long ago, and we have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that, for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect, and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm.
Alright. Well, nice.
Although we can perform rites for most of the scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions.
Okay. Going back to Little Solace. We'll do a return. Our home point is set to Gridania. And while we're here, we should probably pick up our class quests. At least for the Conjurer. Choose the Conjurer. That little Gooboo keeping up with us. Okay.
Seven. Your presence here is most welcome. I have another task to which your maturing skills are well suited. Attend me closely. Expansive wounds that ooze corruption have formed throughout the forest. After examining the traces of the sizable disturbance you previously cleansed, I can only conclude that this phenomenon is the work of a malign agent. It must be found swiftly, lest the corruption spread, and I would have you assist in the investigate. Guildmaster, you must let me help. Sylphie. Since I got back from the South Shroud, I've spent all my time studying the forces of nature. I even sat through one of Healer Nolanel's lectures. The Dwellswood is crying out in pain. My skills are still a bit lacking in some areas, but I want to do what I can for the forest. Lacking? Sylphie, you have yet to master a single offensive spell. Without the means to defend yourself, it would be far too dangerous to send you off into the forest alone. So, I am to stay here then? Not necessarily. 7. With your consent, I would have Sylphie accompany you once more. I do not propose this arrangement solely with her safety in mind, given that the nature of the investigation, it is like that Sylphie's innate talent for hearing will prove as useful to you as your conjury will to her. There is much you might accomplish together. Sylvie, you are not to approach any sources of corruption without Seven at your side. Do I make myself clear? And should you chance to encounter the origin of these disturbances, do not initiate a confrontation. Too often, you allow your curiosity to overwhelm your good sense. Go, and may the elementals watch over you. Yes, Guildmaster. Something tells me we should start at Quarry Mill in the South Shroud. Meet me there as soon as you can, Seven, and hurry. The corruption is spreading. So our main quest is taking us to East Shroud. Class is taking us to South Shroud. I think we'll start with that one, but before we do, I'm going to take a short break. I will be back in about 5 minutes or so, I think. I'm just going to stretch my legs, get some more water, help me through all the voices, and yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. Probably like 5, I think. So I'll be right back. Thanks for waiting, and I'll see you soon. All right, and we're back. Hope the wait wasn't too long. Okay. So we were about to take off to South Shroud. We're getting few drop frames. It's not too bad. Oops. Not what I meant. We go over here's. Talk to Sylphie's. Oh, geez. There we go. That was brilliant, Seven, but it was only the start. The forest still groans in pain. I can hear it. I think it's coming from the north. No, the northeast. Let's go and have a look. She's gonna get me killed. She is. No. Fighting Earth with Earth. You're doing really well, Seven, but I think there's another one, and, well, it calls to me even more fervently than the last. It's to the east, I think. Yes, to the east. All right. I'm trusting you, lady. Go. And here. Nope. Nice work. The earth here feels healed, and yet there's another disturbance, and it's big, really big. It's hard to describe, but it feels sort of wronger, I think. I think it might be what's causing all of this. I know Brother Asumi said we weren't to confront it, but we can't just let it corrupt the rest of the forest. And how powerful And however powerful it is, it can't be any more powerful than you. Well, you're amazing. Well, what I mean to say is, I'm willing to risk a scolding if you are. It's not far from here, somewhere to the southeast, I think. Shall we at least have a closer look?
Right. What is this? Glowing soapy.
I don't think you need to be able to hear the voices of the forest to notice that, do you, Seven?
What?
The corruption is definitely coming from somewhere around here.
What?
That's odd. As soon as we arrived, the sense of wrongness I had suddenly felt less. Well, just felt less. It's almost as if it's holding its breath or holding. Do you see that? Just in that one spot there. The air seems wrong. Ah.
It only has eyes for you.
This creature is a void scent. I've heard Brother Asumi talk about it. Be careful, Seven. You'll be paralyzed if you meet its gaze. It's drawing power from the corruption. We have to cleanse the disturbance first.
It's all good. I got this.
Corruption attracts the worst kind of monsters.
We gotta heal ourselves. Would have thought at least she would be healing. There we go. Duty complete. Oh, she falled.
Isn't it amazing, Seven?
I don't know.
Did the breeze always feel this good? Was the ground always this warm?
I think she's taken something.
Was the
Or said that one.
I'm so glad I finally understand.
Do you?
I just wish I could tell my mother how incredible nature feels. Oh, you're injured. Here. Don't worry. Healing doesn't drain me anymore. Not since I learned how to borrow from nature. And I have you to thank for that, Seven. Let's return to the guild. We have to explain everything to Brother Asumi.
Your level is no longer synced. Alright. I think we can do return. Actually, oh, hold up. We need to go to East Shroud for our class quest. We'll jump back on our Lancer. Go over here. And then we'll return. Mount up. So it looks like going over here. Little Solus. And maybe we should have done this one first. Kind of feels a little weird that we were carrying around the body of a sylph that whole time.
This one is surprised to see Walking One and Little Solus. How can these ones assist Walking One? Eorzea, but this one does not understand. Comoxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solus. But why? These ones have not requested for their aid. Eorzea, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So, not only Eorzea, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Eorzea. Eorzea went to Thanlin at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Eorzea at the end. Tell this one that Eorzea was brave. Tell this one that Eorzea did not suffer.
Oh, I don't know if she didn't suffer, but...
This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Eorzea home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones that these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Eorzea's death be for naught. These ones will fight.
Cool. We got the salad on our team. That's all we need. Going back to Thanlin for that one. So we'll return for our Conjurer. Conjurer's Guild. We'll run through here. Stomp, 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 stomp. Oop, hit the wall.
Welcome back, Seven, Sylphie. Our mission was a success, Guildmaster. Quite. But take it the two of you conspired to defy my orders. Well, the Force was suffering. We couldn't just walk away. It's not Seven's fault, it's mine. It was all my idea. I take full responsibility. Calm yourself, child. You did nothing I did not foresee. I am of no mind to lecture you. Indeed, Gridania is indebted to you for your heroic deeds. The corruption born of Akomon and had taken root in the calamity-weakened soil. There is no telling how much further it might have spread if you had not defeated the creature. And if I am not mistaken, Sylphie, you succeeded in drawing upon the energies of nature during the battle. How did you... Yes, I did. I'm not really sure how it happened. I remember thinking how badly I wanted to help Seven, and then I suddenly felt the power surging through me. It is as it should be. One does not simply choose to borrow from nature's strength. The mind may command only that which the heart permits. In your desperation to help your friend, you opened your heart to nature, and nature responded to your need. But we must not forget your part in this, Seven. It is clear to me that your journey with Sylphie has brought you still closer to the pinnacle of our art. I believe you are ready for the last of my teachings. Thus it is with great pleasure that I pass on another of our guild's magics. The more potent form of the cure spell is now yours to command. I have no doubt that it will serve you well in your continuing endeavors. Wheresoever you go, nature will go with you, my friend. Ever shall the earth meet your footfall, and with the wind guide your path. So we're gonna get Cure 2. Sweet. Velveteen plus... Well, that's not too bad. We'll just get some money. We'll get the boots. Some shoes. Cure 2. Alright. So let's actually put... do that, I think. Yeah. We got our little heal if we need it. We got a big heal. Actually, just replace Cure 1 with Cure 2. And use Cure as a backup. Sumion as a task for a skilled adventurer. 7. I'm glad you have come. I have a task of a most urgent and confidential nature, and I can think of none other to whom I can entrust it. You are doubtless familiar with the Seed Seers, yes? Connie Senna, Elder Seed Seer, leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, and guardian of our fair nation, clearly needs no introduction, but know you also of her siblings? The two young Podgels, Sister Rhea Senna and Brother Arun Senna, make for Evershade as we speak, where they will perform a ritual of great import. Verily, such import that it would be no overstatement to say that the very fate of Gridania hangs in the balance. As you well know, we dwell in this forest by the good graces of the elementals, the eternal guardians of the Twelveswood, and most of all the Great One who dwells within the Guardian Tree. Yet our ceaseless warring and ill treatment of the trees that shelter us have aroused the Great One's ire, and it is only by the quieting, the ritual of which I spoke, that he may be placated. Thus did the two Seed Seers set out for Evershade, with nary a guard to accompany them. Therein lies the rub, and the nature of the favor I ask of you. By no means would I question the powers of the Seed Seers, but with the Great One's anger mounting, the Twelveswood becomes a threatening domain for even the most puissant of conjurers. Pray hasten to Evershade and see that no harm befalls the two. I suppose.
if I gots to.